Awesome, awesome. Hey guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee. Let me stop sharing the countdown timer. Great. Okay, so this is Dr. Nancy Lee. So you are joining us for our live streaming. We are doing weekly YouTube live to help you to become a product manager and also land your dream product manager job. And the specific advice I provide in my YouTube channel are applicable for people who are already a product manager who want to advance their career to join FAANG companies and also getting paid like over $300,000 in those top tier companies, also including people who are like data scientists or accountant or other directions of profession who want to transition into product management. Okay, so let's get started. And for people who are new to my program and also our live streaming on YouTube, this is what's gonna happen today. Okay, specifically, we're going to bring up several people who already submit requests to get coached live by me, and you should already receive the Zoom link where you can directly join Zoom. I will going to put you in the waiting room of my Zoom. So once it's your turn, you can directly get on and get live coaching from me. Okay. So as we're getting started, I also want to do a quick introduction and who is Dr. Nancy Lee and why I'm talking to all of you guys today. All right. So I help people transition from worker bee to a product manager and business leader. I'm the founder of Product Manager Accelerator. At here, we provide specific live and feedback and bi-weekly training to help people to use the best methodology to land their dream product manager job offer. So through our like coaching program and lots of like YouTube videos, those kind of free advice as well, every single week our students are getting job offers, and every month we're landing so many FAANG offers as well. Specifically this month we already landed the Microsoft offer, and several people also already received like many different offers from like majority of the big companies. So I'm very looking forward to see all of you guys landing amazing job offers as a product manager. Specifically, actually I want to congrats some of my audience who already received the job offer. So let me also share my screen, and then where's my deck? Hold on. I think this is my, yes, perfect. Okay, great. Let me do this. I believe this is a separate screen. Awesome, awesome. Okay, great. So yeah, once you join the live chat, hey guys, I see Joyce. All right, yeah, say hi to in the group chat. I also see Avini and Abihavri and Agash. Welcome guys. So for whoever joined us live through the YouTube Zoom, and also we have people on Zoom actually on the wait list, and also for people who join us right now on through YouTube live. So please introduce yourself, what's your name, where you're coming from, and what's your New Year's resolution. Okay, as we're getting started, let me also bring up the deck. So because today we focus on how can you craft your 30 seconds elevator pitch to pitch yourself and land the product manager job offer. So let's do this. Let me share my screen. Hold on. I'm sharing my screen right now. Oh, yes, I am. I'm already been sharing my screen for a little while. Okay, awesome, awesome. So we see Amit and also Opni from Nigeria. Wow. And very far, and yes, I see you guys. I see all the like hand waves. For people join us, please put the thumb up emoji in the chat as well. Okay, so at the same time, so you can see my deck right now. So let me do this. Let's do a quick housekeeping so you guys know where to get resources to get you started on your product manager career. So I am Dr. Nancy Lee, so we're giving free training on YouTube Live every Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. EST. Specifically for people who are preparing for product manager job interviews, you guys need to go to this website, drnancy.com/FAANG 50 FAANG. You need to use capital letters, FAANG, F-A-N-G, to download all your mock interview questions, and those are all live interview questions being currently used in all the FAANG companies right now. Okay, so Facebook changed the name to Meta. The FAANG company became Man companies. Why it called Man companies? Anyway, I like the original name, FAANG companies. Yeah, so go to this link. Let me also put the link in the chat as well. Yeah, you may asking where I am right now. So I moved during the winter. I moved from Boston, Massachusetts to Miami, Florida, just for the winter because Boston was way too cold. So I am currently in Miami right now. So yes, I also put this in the chat. You guys can also take a screenshot so that you know where to get the free resources to get ready for your mock interview. Okay, and at the same time, you guys should start post your questions in the chat. Okay, and then I will start to answer your questions after we do the quick introduction. For anybody who is ready to really getting your dream product manager job offer, we have a free training where you can go learn how to land your dream product manager job offer in 60 days. You can directly go to this website, drnancylei.com/masterclass, register for free. Okay. Now, as I said, we always have weekly celebrations. Let's celebrate our offers first. Okay, so the way it works is, so we have lots of student landing job offers. We actually also have one of our audience, they comment last week, landing job offers as well. I just really want to inspire you guys and to make sure you guys know there's so many different opportunities to become a product manager and also landing amazing product manager job offers. And for example, within the first 2 weeks of January, we have student like received the second offer as APM from American Express in London. We also have student getting senior PM offer from Germany, and that's for the people who are actually receiving senior PM offer. Herself came from the branding background, so I'm very excited to see her that actually transitioned into product management with several years branding and packaging background with even a senior product manager title. We also people like join PM like as a product manager to join Amplify, and someone else actually landed 2 FAANG offer from Apple, Microsoft. All happened within this week, this like first 2 weeks of January. Also have my TA also landed 3 PM offers within crypto space. I'm really excited to see all the offers. I congrats everyone. If you guys already received those kind of free training from my YouTube channel and landing job offers, please comment on the chat as well. I'd love to celebrate all of your achievement as well. And actually, this is achievement from last week. I really want to say congratulations to like Easy Money Golfer. Actually, he received the senior product manager offering a starter in New York just by watching the free training on our YouTube video. So I want all of you guys to watch the free training here because I want to see all of you guys succeed. Okay, so for people who join us right now, so you can directly put your questions in the chat. We also know that my TA also pre-selected several people to join me live to review your 30 seconds elevator pitch. You guys can use the link to directly join link right now in the Zoom session. And then you can just come in. So we are going to review your questions live. Okay, cool. All right. And yes, I see on the chat saying the congrats everybody. I love all of this. Awesome. Okay, so is Amy here? Yeah, Amy, you can, I know you email my TA. I saw you get on the Zoom and get off the Zoom again. You can directly rejoin Zoom. Okay, so I think maybe my TA put you on the wait list. Yeah, so we should, once I see you, I can bring you back in the Zoom again. All right, awesome. So another quick reminder is that for how to get selected for free coaching is if you join my Instagram, so you understand I really support several educational nonprofit. So I do the one-on-one donation matches. You donate $1, I donate $1 to the nonprofit I support. If you made any donation to the nonprofit, your questions get selected. You can get free coaching from me as well. Or the rest people who are my YouTube subscribers, whoever have the most likes, comment, and shares, feel free to directly get promoted and actually join us live so you get priorities as well. Okay, cool. So today I want to do a quick recap regarding this specific training is based on how can you answer this interview question. Tell me about yourself. Okay. So for people who join us live, please put your let me know if you want me to review your 30 seconds elevator pitch. I can bring you up on Zoom and give you live feedback. Okay. So oh wow, my goodness, I also see Nathan. Nathan said you received a verbal offer yesterday as well. Congratulations. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, great. So we need to do this. Okay, all the celebrations, we need to put it here. Basically, awesome. So Nathan received another verbal offer. Awesome. Okay, so let's see this. Hold on, I really want to celebrate people's offers so you guys know. Let me put it here for all the offers. We put here, that's another offer. So we grab a link here and hold on, where's okay, let me remove all your last name, of course. So basically, I want to see all the offer celebrations. You know why? Because once you see how other people succeed, you feel like you can make it happen as well. Okay, so that's why we always bring in celebrations and inspiration for all of you guys. Okay, cool. Now I just want to give you guys a quick training regarding how can you do the 30 seconds elevator pitch when people ask you about your years of experience. Okay, so especially when you go into interview. Now today we focus on product management interview. So when you come here, the way it works is people ask you this question. Hey, Nancy, introduce yourself in 30 seconds. Tell me about yourself. Of course, when they say tell me about yourself, it's less about tell me about your entire life story. And most importantly, I want you guys to focus on how would you be able to quickly give the summary of years experience that's relevant to product management, and then directly break down your like most impressive stories that's relevant to product management so that they hear it, they're gonna fall off the chair. Okay, and then towards the end, you have a call to action, which is telling them, yeah, I believe I am, for example, at the interview, you can say, I believe my relevant experience that put me towards the top 1% candidate for this position. So you have a specific call to action. And when you go for networking, your call to action could also be, I like to connect with you to get some advice regarding how you also transition into product management. So those are all the call to action, but you really need to learn how to really quickly pitch yourself, summarize your experience, and tell very impressive stories of yourself. Okay, so for people who join us live, and let me see, feel free to comment in the chat and tell me if you want me to review your 30 seconds elevator pitch. Comment on the chat as well. At the same time, if you have any other questions, put in the chat as well. I'm going to answer your questions live. Okay. And one sec, let me bring up the audience. Hold on, guys. Okay, great. So I just ping people who already reserved the spot to get ready at the same time. So let me do this. Let me answer questions in the chat. Okay. So people say, Angosh said, I am a product owner for at least 6 years and total 11 years of IT experience. You want to transition into product management and you have recently moved to Germany looking for a job here. You need some assistance for cracking the case study round and you find it very difficult. Okay, great. So let's do this. In terms of case study interview, so let me share with you some free training on our YouTube channel. And at the same time, and gosh, do you want to join me live where you can directly do mock interview with me and I tell you how exactly you can crack your interview. If you want to join live, you can directly email me at Nancy, drnancylee.com to get the Zoom link. Okay, and my assistant should also sending you those links as well once we got your email. Okay, so we also have Jin Shua. So do we have an audience called Jin Shua? Jin Shua, do I pronounce the name correctly? Jin Shua Ma, Jin, okay. Jin Xuan, okay. Jin Xuan Ma, yes. You can join us live as well, and feel free to pin my TA. You should already get a link, by the way. Feel free to email me if you miss a link, or pin my TA. Okay, so feel free to email me directly, nancy@drnancylee.com. Okay, so all right, now let me share with you guys regarding how to get ready for cracking the case interview. Okay, so let me go to my YouTube channel so you know how to find those resources. So let me share my screen first, and then you know how to get it. Okay. All right, so YouTube, once you engage, so once you get on YouTube, and clearly they're showing that I'm live right now, you go to my channel here, and then where you crack the PM case interview, the most important training you can get is here, free training product manager questions and answers. So these are the different kind of framework you can use. And for example, this is case interviews. This is the most important training you guys need to take is regarding product manager case interviews and different kind of prioritization framework you need to use. So this interview, this question, product manager case interview sample answers, design an Uber app for people with disabilities. So which has the right framework in it. Okay, so I also know, so hold on. Amy, you are in the waiting room. Did you join the waiting room then dropped? I couldn't see you, but I always see that in the waiting room. That's weird. But anyway, so all right. So if you are here, you can rejoin later on. Okay, so you should already receive the link earlier. All right. So okay. So now this is what we're gonna do, and let me share my screen again. So in cracking the PM case interview, this is immediately you guys need to understand is that all the cases, you need to talk about different kind of two-sided marketplace, which is starting from the customer segmentation. Within the segmentation, for example, Uber app, people with disabilities, and specifically there are people driving the Uber apps, not the Uber, not driving the cars, who are drivers, and also the riders. Lots of you guys want to talk about how to improve, let's say, the Uber app for people with disabilities. They only talk about the people who riding the Uber without talking about people with disabilities. So that's a big mistake you guys come up with. Okay. Yeah. So specifically, so feel free to watch this whole training and you guys know where you can directly apply the same framework. Okay, so putting your question directly in the chat, I'm going to answer other questions here. Bishop said, hold on, let me unshare my screen. When okay, let me do this. Let me let me bring up the questions here. And gosh, I didn't see your email. Is Nancy@drnancylee.com. I didn't see an email. Okay, so maybe you can resend. All right, so we have another question from Bishop. Let me put it in my screen so you guys all can see his question. So let's do this Q&A. All right, so his question is this. Oh, sorry. Let me do this question again. Sorry. Let me pull up the questions from Bishop so you guys know what question we gonna be talking about. So his question is this. Okay, I have Bishop, if you want to get coached live, feel free to email me. I can bring you up to Zoom. Okay, and for everyone else, feel free to put in the questions in the chat. If you want to join me live on Zoom, feel free to directly email me at nancy@drnancy.com. We will send you a link to join me live. Okay, so you said, Bishop's question, I have first round interview for Senior Director of Strategy for a large national healthcare system. I'll be meeting with 2 directors on the team for, sorry, you mean January 30th. I mean, what advice on managing balance? Okay, so managing the balance, what do you mean? You mean the balance between different kind of stakeholders? Okay, so I assume you mean managing the balance between different kind of stakeholders. Okay, so if that happens, especially for director position, when people ask you, hey, tell me more about how you manage in different balance, different between different teams, it's more about how would you align the needs, different kind of needs between different kind of stakeholders. In this case, you can directly talk about, give them an example of what happened in the past, what different kind of stakeholders you have. You need, because it's a senior director position, you need to have, let's say, at least 3 type of stakeholders be part of the story. Okay, not just 2, because it's a very senior position. So usually in this very complicated situation, you come out with multiple stakeholders, and then you give them exact examples. How would you balance the different needs of different teams? And the framework you need to use is based on the following 3 things. First of all, understand the needs and desire. And the second, you have your own ideas. And then third, you negotiate on behalf of them so that they understand you are at the corner and be trusted by them. And then towards the end, you tell them how exactly you align the mission and convince them. Okay, so that's a high level framework. Specifically, if you want me to review your interview question slide, please email me. We can put you back up directly to through Zoom. Okay. 1 sec. Let me pull up someone who already emailed me. Okay, so, and gosh, I got your email. Let me send you the link. Then you can directly join me. We can have a live discussion. Okay, cool. All right, so you should already receive my email, then you can just join me live. Okay, cool. All right, for any other questions, please put in the chat. Okay. Oh, we have another background information. So hold on, let me stop sharing right now. So I'm reading this question. So RPM said you are a lawyer transition into product management. You have taken a couple of courses and working on some project. And you have portfolio, but and still finding hard to land as associate product manager role. Okay, so let me pull up this question. I do believe that you're really aiming towards the wrong position. So let me put this question on my slide so you guys know what question it is. And then I tell you how to address the specific situation. Okay, so. All right, so specifically say, so your lawyer transition into product management, taking a couple of courses, work on some project, and you have portfolio, but still finding hard to land associate product manager role. Step 1, you aim at the wrong position for associate product manager, and I believe you are overqualified, especially sounds like you have been working as a lawyer for a little while. So it's likely you are overqualified. So you should directly apply for product manager role for those positions. Do not go for associate product manager unless you have 0 work experience, and then you can go for social product manager. Lots of you guys really aim at the wrong position, so that's why you're rejected. You thought you are underqualified. In reality, you are overqualified. Okay, so for this one, I think you should go for a product manager position. So I want to hear from you regarding what specific challenges you have. OPM, so you said you find it hard to even land the APM position. I believe you aim at the wrong thing. Okay, so let's do this. So let's tell me when you interview for those positions. So what makes it so challenging? So comment on the chat. So I believe specifically what you mean is, so when you directly interview for those positions, people may assume, okay, so you already, let's say you already have 5 years lawyer experience, and now once you get on those different teams, instead of talking about your related product management experience, you only talk about your like law practice. So therefore, they do not see your prior experience as relevant to product management. That's the main reason you cannot land a job offer. And specifically, I also think you should go for product manager position, not associate product manager position, because you do have prior experience that's relevant to product management. You just don't know how to really talk about it. Okay, so that's why. So in my product manager accelerated program, we'll teach you how to talk about your prior experience. Feel free to check out the webinar I share with you here, and learning exactly how to package your story. And let me directly share my screen right here. So this is webinar. You can go directly check it out. Okay. Let me see your specific background. Most of the time, you don't hear back. And you are a current graduate, so you don't have much law practice experience. Oh, I see. Okay, so if that's true, and if that is true, what needs to happen is specifically if you have no work experience, yes, you should go for APM role. So the reason you do not hear back was because you do not have the right resume ready. So let me share with you regarding where you can find the right resume training so that you can have much higher success rate to be called back for your interview. And also, Angesh, I know you joined me. I'm going to bring you up. So get ready to turn on your camera. So after I answer this question, okay? So specifically, let me show you my the free training regarding the resume. If you're a lawyer, you don't even get an interview. I believe your resume is off, especially you have several product manager like portfolio and prior experience. I believe the problem is here, which is, hold on, the resume training. So those are the resume training, and you guys need to watch those directly, like follow all 3 or 4, and then you know how exactly craft your resume. And then in the description of this
if you
video,
want to know how to write a product manager resume to get an interview, even if you do not have the right experience, and this is the right video for you to learn how to write the product manager resume.
So in this video, you need to go here in the description where we directly have the template. So product manager resume template, and you can directly download and write your, oh, this is template. Okay, this is template. To download the Keto resume template here, you can craft your resume using the right template. What I believe is that you really didn't use the right keywords and didn't know how to emphasize on your achievement. So that's why you cannot land even an interview. Okay, so practice those keywords and come back, let me know how it goes. Okay. Now let me bring Angosh, are you here?
Hey, hi Nancy. Yes, I'm here.
You can unmute yourself now. Let me also do the gallery view so we can see each other. Can you also turn on your camera?
Yeah, hi.
Awesome. Nice meeting you. Hold on, let me make sure we got everything. Okay, great, cool. Okay, so tell me more about your case study or case interview challenges.
So the first thing is that I find it difficult to ask a lot of questions because I think that's the most important thing that is required out of a product manager case study round. And that's where I get a little fumbled and then I become a little nervous. So that's the main thing that I'm not able to. I feel I'm not able to ask the right questions. So that is where I'm lacking. I have been, as I mentioned, I have been working as a product owner. So where my role was primarily working with the product managers on the features that they bring in, and then work with the team to get those developed and delivered.
So clarifying question, want to give you a case at the beginning, don't know what to ask, right? So do you want to do an experiment? So I will tell you how to improve your answers.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, great. So let's do this. Let me come up with a question. So let's do this. So design, we did a live case last week, actually, in our PM Accelerator. So the way it works is I will tell you the real interview question at Facebook, which is design a grocery store. So design a grocery store in an dense urban area. So what kind of questions do you think you will ask if it's interviewing for Facebook?
So the first thing I would ask is why and what's the idea behind of this grocery store to be in that particular area that you are targeting at, and what kind of a customer segment that you're trying to target. I mean, whether it's a new age customers or whether old customers, how it would be.
Oh, no wonder. Okay, so those are wrong questions to ask.
Okay.
So I have a PDF guide where you guys can 10 clarifying questions to ask the interviewer. You guys should download. Oh, first of all, let me show you guys where you can download this guide. Okay, but it's clearly you definitely asked the wrong question. Now I know why you couldn't pass the interview. Let me share with you guys where you can download the free guide first. Okay, so let me share my screen very quickly. Okay, so go to my YouTube channel here. We have a free guide. No wonder you didn't ask the wrong question. Yeah, that's totally, they will disqualify you just because you didn't ask the right question. Okay, that's very clear. So in this video, the top 20 Google Product Manager interview questions and answers in the description, where you can download right here. The top 10 clarifying questions you need to ask the interviewer. Those are the examples you can use. Okay, so go there and directly download yourself later on. But now let me tell you why your answer is not good. Okay, so let me turn off the YouTube video in the background. I think we have a YouTube video running in the background. One sec. Is there any running? Okay, so the challenge you're facing is when you ask the interviewer what kind of like customer segmentation they want to design, you as a product manager, you should design it yourself. You should tell me, who do you think are the customer segmentation, instead of asking me.
Okay.
So if you ask me this question, was like, what do you think? Right? What kind of segmentation? You tell me, who do we need to design this for? I think that's the biggest problem. Okay, so let me so tell me, who do you want to design it for?
So I mean, I would like to design it for the so it's a grocery store, right? So it can be for any segment, but they're more focused on the new small families which tend to shop often. So those would be the target customer segment for me.
Why?
Because in the new trend, people don't stock too much of grocery in their house, and they tend to go often to the grocery stores to shop these. Even they have multiple visits to the grocery store to shop often. So that's why.
So
and even sorry, and even they tend to buy more than what they actually need for the time. So that's the reason.
Okay, so you made several mistakes there. And mistake number one, you only have one customer segmentation. You should have multiple customer segmentation. Okay. Mistake number two is that you cannot just segment your customer based on frequency. Okay, so frequency is easy to say, oh, I want to have customers who pay or not pay, who buy a lot, who buy less. Frequency, I don't think is the best way to segment your customers. You should segment your customer based on the true needs. Just like people come here very frequent. There are like young professionals coming more frequent. There are also families coming more frequent, but young professionals and families, they have different needs. So I don't like the frequency as an example of segmenting the customers.
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like you are basically like missing lots of the foundations of product management case study.
Right.
So I recommend you directly go back to the training I show you on my YouTube video and directly learn what's the best way to segment your customers and also think about the specific like questions you need to ask. So let's do this. If we start over, what kind of questions would you ask me without asking me what kind of customer segmentation you design? Actually, you should tell me who are the customer segmentation.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the question. Can you come again?
Let's start over. Let me give you a second chance, right? What kind of customer segmentation would you choose? Or if people join us live right now, so comment on the chat. What kind of customer segmentation would you want to use? Let me see what else you put there. You guys on the join us live, feel free to put in the chat. What kind of customer segmentations would you choose? But at the same time, so let me know. So what kind of question you want to ask me?
So I think the way you describe, I think I would prefer to choose the young professionals and that as the customer segmentation.
Why?
Because why? Yes. So as you said, that frequency is not a good option to go with. I think. So because can't think of anything. What else?
So let me help you. As a product manager, the best way for people to evaluate your customer empathy is based on if you can identify what kind of customer segmentation has the biggest pain point and why you want to serve them, right? So for example, if you say, I want to serve or prioritize the young professional as a segment, you can tell them regarding, well, because the size of the young professionals market is pretty big because there's so many young professionals living in the city, and also the impact to them. You can also talk about the impact could be very big because during COVID, maybe people are very hard to buy groceries, and they also work really hard, like 9 to 5, sometimes working like 9 to 10. I know lots of people work really hard, so really need lots of help getting groceries done, but they don't have lots of time. So you need to be specific regarding why you want to help them. Any kind of why need to have any kind of empathy. So what kind of companies are you having interview with right now? How do you go? To be honest, I don't think you can pass the interview based on current performance.
I know.
What kind of company are you interviewing with right now?
So I had an interview to be scheduled next week. That's with a tech health startup company. So I just did the recruiter round as of now, and I'm waiting for them to come back.
I see. So you should confirm with them if they're gonna do a case. If they're going to do a case, you need to immediately learn. Basically, your empathy. To be honest, your empathy is off. Your segmentation is off. Your clarifying question is off. The pain point. You don't even have pain points. Everything's off. Now you need to start over. Sorry, you need to start over. So let me share with you guys the other resources you can use. So let me share my screen right now. Do I have this? I think I'm sharing. Am I sharing the right screen? Hold on. Sharing this one. Okay, so I'm sharing this screen. All right, so download clarifying questions so you know what questions to ask, really understand them, right? So those are the most important videos, and this is preparing for Google interview questions. We have the 50 interview questions database you guys can download, and this also give you 20 different kind of interview questions at Google. You can use those as an example to practice. What I believe is that you really lack the understanding of customer empathy, so therefore you should also watch other trainings such as what's your favorite product, right? So that's kind of foundation. You should also directly watch, I think, hold on, this one, the crack the Google PM interview. So right here, I make lots of training regarding how to land an offer from FAANG company. That was because we have lots of students actually join FAANG companies, but that doesn't mean that the framework is different. If you interview for startup, actually it's the same framework. You just need to use a Google framework. So where you can download this is 50 FAANG interview questions database and use that for practice. But I really believe that your basic foundation of framework is off. So that's why it will take me like 5 hours to really teach you exactly how to apply the framework. It's just like, so go do some the trainings here and learn about this. So if you guys are interested in learning more about our PM Accelerator, so you guys should check out this free webinar where we talk about how to land your dream product manager offer in 60 days. I feel like you guys are missing lots of foundations. That's how I feel. Okay, so yeah, learn from there. You can also find out different kind of like groups. You can find mock interview partners. You guys should take a screenshot right now and scan the barcode later on and figure out who can be your mock interview partners. I really think the majority thing is missing. So I want you to start preparing right now. How long have you been preparing for the PM interview?
No, I recently started preparing, so it's been almost 2 weeks now. So
okay, you need more time.
Yes.
You really need much more time. So push out your interview as much as possible, or maybe that's a practice interview. You don't want to join them. Just you need more time. You really need to improve.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me.
You.
Yeah. No problem. By the way, where are you based?
I'm based in Munich, Germany.
Oh, you're in Germany right now. Oh,
yes.
Cool.
Yes.
You have lots of European guys in my live stream. Very cool. Okay,
All right.
cool. All right.
All
yeah,
right.
Great talking to you. All right. Yeah. Good luck with the upcoming interview.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
cool.
you.
All right.
Thank you.
Talk soon. All right. Cool. All right. So let me do this. So I'm back up again. Awesome. Okay, great. So what are the questions we have? What are the questions we have in the chat? Okay, if anybody want to review your interview questions, please directly comment on the chat as well. Okay, so we know and how can we improve your answers? I believe, yeah, lots of you guys, I thought you already watched my training, you know what to do, and clearly you're very far off. Sorry guys, but there's lots you guys can watch and learn. Okay. So let me see the answers in the chat. So we have people coming in say, you break down the customer segmentation based on the middle class between a popular income market. So people will use income as a segment. You can, but you need to create sub-income segments. So let's say you serve rich people. So what does it mean? Who within rich people you wanna serve? Anybody rich? Do rich people have the same pain points? So you should ask yourself. So that's why it's different. Really depends on your segmentations. Okay. Putting other questions you have on the chat, or you can join me live. Then we can tell you what to do. Okay, so by the way, congrats, Nathan. He said, are you joining a fintech company? Awesome. Oh, regarding, yeah, legal especially. Okay, so if you're a lawyer, you're right. You can look up any crypto companies as a PM, because crypto company looking for legal advice. However, I really suggest you guys learning the basic of product management, because there's no way you can pass those interviews. Even if some like crypto companies, they want to look for legal advice, you should always use your strengths regarding, legal, but you only need to focus on the companies that really appreciate your background, but they will always ask you interview questions such as like design a grocery store. Okay, so that's a very, very easy interview question they will be asking you, or design an app for bus, right? So we have actually, there is mock interview I wanna review with you guys, where you can directly take the training on my YouTube regarding the mock interviews. You guys need to watch. Okay, so Joyce, you want to do a pitch? You volunteer. Okay, so Joyce, email me at nancy.drnancylee.com. I am going to bring you up so we can review your 30 seconds elevator pitch live. Okay, so let me also share you guys regarding the mock interviews you guys need to watch. And I believe they say many different things has missed. based on your answers. I'm sorry about this, point this guy out, but I really want you guys to land a job offer. So I do need to tell you where you can find the right resources to improve your skills. Okay, so let me share. Let me share my screen. Where is, hold on, I'm missing the sharing button. Okay. All right. So once you are here, this is what's gonna happen. And you can go directly to the 30 seconds elevator pitch. Dun, 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 dun. The mock interview. Where's our mock interview? So how to pass the Facebook Product Manager mock interview. So you guys should watch this training where we talk about how I do mock interview with someone else and directly do this kind of mock interview. Then you understand what's missing, okay, to prepare your upcoming interviews. Now let's see. Let me see the questions. All right. So let me see what other questions you have. So comment on the chat. What other questions you have? On top of that, you're gonna see the resume videos. Yes, we're gonna see the resume videos. And do the middle class between income. So comment on the chat. Besides the middle class or rich people or lower, like, or whatever, people who needs help, who are on the budget, what are the segmentations would you break down for people with shopping in the grocery store? Okay, so okay, so let me give you the link. Copy invitation. Okay, so Joyce, I sent you the link. You can check it out right now. Do you have lots of people from Europe? I think so. Very cool. Okay, great. All right, so let me see what are the different example segmentation. Come on the chat regarding different kind of segmentation. At the same time, any other questions, come on the chat. And let me also put on this emoji. Okay, so the emojis where I want you guys to put on is this thumb up emoji in the chat. So let me do this. Oh, where is the thumb up emoji? I'm looking for those emojis. If you find the examples share with you useful, please put up the thumb up emoji. Then you know what to do in our live training. Where's why I always have hard time to find the thumb up emoji? It is here. And then send. Yes, you find it useful, put in the thumb up emoji here. And then let me know if any other questions, put in the chat directly, okay? At the same time, let's get ready for the 30 seconds elevator pitch. What are the interviews you guys have? Comment on the chat. Do you guys have interview coming up, or you kind of don't know? You're just preparing at the very beginning. I'll see the first round interview. Yeah, Bishop said preparing for first round interview for Senior Director of Strategy. Very cool. Congratulations. All right. Now, let me also, I don't see people in my waiting room. That's weird. I don't see people in my waiting room. Oh, I think I sent in the wrong link. I'm sorry. No wonder I don't see people in my waiting room. Hey. Joyce, I don't see you in my waiting room, but I saw a link saying that you are in my waiting room, but I don't see it. I think I sent you the wrong link, sorry. Okay, so use a new link I sent you. Sorry guys, this is weird. I think I sent people the wrong link. Sorry about that. Okay, so rejoin. So use the other link to join, okay? So technical issues on Zoom. Yeah, I sent you a new link so you can join later. So Blasim, my chief said, I have second round interviews with the hiring manager for senior product management role at a fintech company. Very cool. Very congratulations. All right. So do you know what to expect for senior PM and fintech? Awesome. Awesome. And we also have another Joyce, I sent you the new link already. Let me know if you get it. Okay, so OPME said, I have an interview tomorrow for junior product owner role, and I was given a task, which I did so an interview tomorrow. Okay, cool. Yeah, junior product manager, I assume the task means the take-home exam. Okay, so for the take-home exam, please get ready. So the take-home exam really depends on the specific questions. Some questions they want to test if you have prior experience. So if you have the prior experience as a product manager or maybe without prior experience, they will test out based on how you answer the question for take-home exam. So the take-home exam could be very, very different. Okay. Okay, what should I expect? Okay, so let me put this questions here. And you guys, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen right here. Then you know where is the answer. Okay, so this is a question. Let's put the questions here. Okay, so someone said, I have second round interview with hiring manager for senior product manager role at a fintech company. What to expect? For hiring manager, they will ask you a prior experience related to product management. And for example, if the new role they hire you, gonna write requirements or working with engineers, the hiring manager will ask you questions. So tell me an example when you have conflict with engineers. So get ready for those. The specific questions they may ask you really depends on specific job. And usually the way we work it in the PM Accelerator, people will send me the job description, what type of companies, and I can predict what kind of questions they will be asking you. Okay, so so to learn more about PM Accelerator, you can check out more training here, but adhere without knowing the name of the companies, but that's what I can expect, okay? So they are going to ask you those questions. Tell me more about your experience working with ABCD, or do you have experience working on like product roadmap? What's your approach to product roadmap? Okay, so good luck with your upcoming interview. Okay, hi Joyce, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Good. You're the only one who was able to successfully using the right link. I have been sending the wrong link to many people the whole time. I was like, what's going on? People was on my waiting room and job. I see lots of notifications say someone's in a waiting room. Say, but I don't see that. Oh, it's the wrong link.
Well, it's okay. No worries. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Dr. Lee.
Joyce, where are you based, by the way?
In New York.
Are you in New York? Okay, great.
Yes.
So in the middle of the day, you're skipping your work to work on training.
Yeah, great. It's a lot colder here than it is in Miami. I wish I was someplace warmer.
It's okay. It's never too late to move here. The winter is still very long. Cool. All right.
Yes.
So what's your 30 seconds elevator pitch? Tell me
Sure.
Tell me about yourself.
Right. My name is Joyce Lee, and I have over 10 years of experience in marketing strategy and brand management, ranging from luxury brands such as Gucci and also entrepreneurial startups. My strong empathy and listening skills are why I can successfully lead cross-functional teams. I'm looking for a product manager role to create products to help customers solve their problems and to build the business.
I like how you get started. Also like it's very short. But you didn't talk about the impact. I don't hear impact. You said what you
Okay.
did. You didn't say the impact. So what's your impact? What's the result of you did so much stuff for your customers? So what's the impact?
In terms of percent sales growth and products being launched, those sort of KPIs. Okay.
Yeah, you can talk about the product you have launched, how many products you have launched, or sales, or customer satisfaction. So many different ways to talk about your impact. So tell me more about your impact. So how many products have you launched?
Well, in regards to product launch, because I worked in a regional marketing role, not global, it's more of the regional launching in North America. So I can say, it's multiple products that I've launched in the US. I would actually have to sit down and write the number. It's across different categories like a skincare, fragrance. I've even worked on food and beverage. So I've worked in different industries as well.
You just need to write down how many products you launched and tell them some like impact you have. You don't need to tell all the impact for all the products you launched, but something most impressive, right? That's something you really need to think about. But I like it's short and concise. I just don't hear impact and how is relevant to product, right? So product launch is relevant to product, but you didn't tell me the impact launches. You say I work on product launch, whatever branding before. That's not enough.
Okay, so I really have that tie-in. For me, it's bridging that gap because I come from such a traditional marketing and brand management role to bridge the gap over to technology and apps. It's just I'm finding that to be a little bit difficult. So I hear what you're saying. Focus on the KPIs that I delivered on and what exactly I did in terms of like number of products, amount of sales, or like how I expanded distribution in a channel.
Yeah, exactly. So the way how you bridge your business background and tech background is focused on product launches. Okay, so if you haven't worked with the developers, it's okay, we don't talk about those, but you have worked on product launches. That's the bridge between technology and your business background. So we should talk about those in your pitch.
Should I also focus on working with cross-functional teams and leading them, and my soft skills like negotiation, influencing?
You can, but impact driven, right? So you working a cross-functional team, what the impact you have done. Lots of people, any people, or not any, sorry. Many different people work on cross-functional team before, but you cannot see the specific income or the impact you have. So it doesn't matter you work on cross-functional team. You even an admin work with a cross-functional team. Sorry, not saying that admin is not an important job, but what the impact for someone who's an admin working on cross-functional team, that's the most important thing. Okay, so really think about your impact for your 30 seconds elevator pitch. I think that's the main thing that's missing for your entire pitch.
Okay, I will focus on that. Thank you so much for the feedback, Dr. Nancy. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem. Cool. All right. So please share and like all the YouTube content so that people, whoever will be selected next time, will send you the right link next time. So whoever I say gonna join me, send you the wrong link. Sorry about this. Awesome. Okay, great. Let me see any other questions we have here. Cool. All right. If you without PM experience, okay. Olu asked this question, so let me pull up here. Let me see. Let me show you the new question. Where is this question? So we have a question here. Where is this question? make it bigger. Wait, Olu asked this question. You are moving from audit, tax, accounting background without PM experience. How can I transition to PM? What are the salary expectations? Very good question. Actually, we have a student. We have several students. Actually, one of the students, very impressive. She has accounting background. She was accountant for, I believe, for 5 years. She also had about 2 years career gap because she just had a baby earlier. She didn't focus on her family. Yes, and eventually she got 3 PM offers. One of those came from Facebook and working on like AI product. All right, so those can definitely happen for sure. Okay, so how can I transition into PM? What are the salary expectations? How you transition into PM? First of all, you learn the product management skills and knowledge, and second, you need to learn how to package your stories, tell them about the transferable skills, and third, you also need to learn how to crack the PM interview. So we in our PM Accelerator actually is right here. So in the PM Accelerator, so you can directly learn the profit framework, the step-by-step framework, where we teach you how you can transition with accounting background into product management. So follow this framework. The training is an hour, it's free, so feel free to join us later on. You can go to this website, drnancylee.com/masterclass and learn more about it, okay? And now back to your second question. What's your second question? Okay. So what are salary expectations? So you guys have some people reach out to me, per manager getting paid very well. I have someone who is a director of finance and ask how much she's getting paid. After listening to that, and I basically was say, our student get paid more than you, basically. Our student, even as a product manager, not even manager, just like product manager title, is getting paid higher than the person who is the director of finance. Okay, so product manager getting paid very well. I have a YouTube video where I share with you regarding the range people getting paid. So depends on the locations and expectations and experience. So usually we're getting paid between 100 and 300 grand. Check out this YouTube video where you can see the breakdown of the salaries. Okay, so the breakdown of salary come from here. Where is it? Where is it? Top 20. Where is the breakdown? Okay, so this one. Product manager salary at Google, Facebook, Amazon's HubSpot and startup. Okay, so all those important like data, and you guys can look it up. So the salary has also increased since the time I filmed the video. Okay, so the salary has really increased much more. So what I tell you in the video is a description, a breakdown in different scenarios, how much you can get paid, and on top of that you should also add some percentage on top of the numbers I gave you. Okay, so yes, product manager getting paid very, very well. Okay, cool. All right. Cool. For the impact portion of your pitch. Blessing, can I send you the job description? So right now we don't have time to go through your job description. So we spend lots of time with people in the PM Accelerator. You can learn more. Our program later on. So if you have more time next week, we can tell you more regarding like different questions they may ask you. Just today we are running out of time for our free live training. Okay, cool. Okay, great. Any other about, if you like the free advice, please put it in the chat, put the thumb up emoji like here, and then I know next time we should go live more often. Okay, cool. Why the emoji doesn't work? Search emoji. How can I just do emoji? Just hit send. Oh, I never hit send. I just find like emojis without send emojis. Okay, great. So putting the thumb up emoji in the chat so I know this is valuable to all of you guys. I find all those emojis without sending this. This is interesting. All right, cool. All right, yeah, sign up for the masterclass. Yeah, looking forward to talking to you guys soon. Awesome. Okay, great. All right, cool. All right, so I am going to see you guys soon. I'm going to see you guys next time when I go live. So subscribe to the channel and put all the thumb up emoji so I know we are helping you guys achieve your goals as well. Okay, great, cool. All right. So and also make sure you submit the questions on the form before you you come in, so we can send you the right Zoom link. Okay, we send a lot of wrong Zoom link this time. So next time, so make sure you submit your questions in the form. So in the description of this video, you can see the form where you can submit your questions ahead of time, so we can send you the Zoom link. So some of the people pre-selected join us, you will receive a Zoom link. Okay, cool. What's the system? So Olu asked, what's the system engineering design course link you preferred on your video? So let me bring up this question. Okay, let me bring up this question before we quickly jump off. Let me share you my screen. No, wrong sharing. Actually, is we share the screen. So this one. Okay, here is the question. Make it bigger. What is the MIT System Engineering and Design course link you refer to in one of your videos? You mean videos? So I teach the crash course of MIT System Design in my PM Accelerator, where you can, again, you can learn more by attending this free webinar right here. Specifically, you can attend the program. It's a master's program at MIT called MIT System Design. You can go there directly. Okay, you can just Google, let's say MIT is a master's program, MIT Systems Engineering and Management. So it's a master program at MIT. So people just go in, basically attend this program. In my Product Manager Accelerator, I have a crash course where I summarize the learning I had at MIT and tell you how exactly you apply the system design methodology from the best engineering school to design and create any kind of like new product. Okay, so that's you can check it out over there, or you can go to MIT and see if you are qualified to be admitted to their master's program. So I believe that's one of the best schools. So you guys all should go. Okay, all right. Cool. All right. So I'm going to see you guys next week, and subscribe and tune in and submit your questions ahead of time using the link down below. Okay, cool. All right. I'm going to see you guys next time. Talk soon. Bye.